same outfit, same day. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a little bit of a fun stitch today, which can be called two different things, either the cluster stitch or the puff double crochet puff stitch. I always have a hard time saying that for some reason. Double crochet puff stitch, it just seems like such a long name. I prefer the cluster stitch, but it is the same thing. You might see it in your pattern written either way, so you just have to look at the stitch guide, which every pattern has. So without further ado, let's get into the puff double crochet puff stitch, also known as the cluster stitch. As always, we're going to start with our slip knot, wrapping our working yarn over top the tail and then pulling it through like so. You should be adjustable, not by your tail. That's not supposed to be in the seam. Fix that. Adjust your yarn however you like to wrap it. Maybe I'll wrap it like this today. I'm going to chain 11 instead of 10. I'm gonna say go for an uneven number for this particular stitch. So yarn over, pull through, grab your yarn, pull through. 3, that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I am going for an uneven number of chain since we're going to be doing a cluster in this stitch, skipping this one, a cluster, skip, a cluster, skip, cluster, skip, cluster, skip, and then we'll end up with a cluster on the end. So I want to start with a cluster and end with a cluster. That way I don't have any, that way I can turn it and do a second row. But the beginning cluster, you're going to start by chaining 3. Hold on to this last stitch of your chain. 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to yarn over. We're going to be doing clusters of 3, but for this beginning cluster, we're going to consider that the first part of it. So yarn over, enter into that first chain, which will be attached to your chain 3. So it'll be 4th from your hook. Enter into that hook chain, pull through 1, and pull through 2. Now you're going to leave that on your hook, yarn over again, enter into that same stitch, pull through 1, and pull through 2. Now for the beginning cluster, you're going to have 3 pieces of yarn on your hook, and you're going to pull through all 3. And if you spread that apart, you can see you've got 1, 2, 3 parts to your single cluster. To finish this off, you're going to chain 1. Your pattern will tell you how many of these you need to do, but for our practice, we're going to do 3. Now we've got our chain 1, we're going to yarn over, skip this next stitch, and go into the one after it. We're going to pull through once, pull through 2 times, yarn over, enter into that stitch, pull through 1, pull through 2. You can see you've got 2 beginning double crochets and 3 pieces of yarn on your hook. Now you're going to yarn over, enter into the exact same stitch, pull through 1, pull through 2. Now you have 4 pieces of yarn on your hook. You're going to pull through all 4. And then chain 1. And that's your second cluster. So we're going to skip the next stitch and go into the chain after that. That chain, that chain. memories today. You've yarned over, enter into that chain, pull through 1, pull through 2, yarn over, same chain, pull through 1, pull through 2, yarn over, same chain, pull through 1, pull through 2. Now you've got 4 pieces of yarn on your hook, and you can see you've got 3 clusters. Pull through all of them. On the next row, I'm going to show you what doing 4 of these ends up looking like. But for right now, we're going to finish out this row with clusters of 3 and chain 1 in between each. Yarn over, skip the next chain, pull through 1, pull through 2. Oh. Yarn over, skip the next chain, pull through 1 and pull through 2, yarn over, same hook, pull through 1, pull through 2, yarn over, same chain, pull through 1, pull through 2. Now you're going to pull through all 4. This can start to look like it's just a bunch of double crochets, but as you progress, as long as you're trusting the process, you'll be able to see the difference as you continue your project. Now we're going to chain 1 and yarn over, skip the next stitch, pull through once, pull through twice, yarn over, same stitch, pull through 1, pull through 2, yarn over, last time, pull through once, pull through twice, and pull through all 4 pieces of yarn and chain 1. Now this is going to be my last one in the last chain, skipping that one, yarn over, skip, pull through once, pull through 2, yarn over, same space, pull through 1 and pull through 2, yarn over, same space, pull through 1 and pull through 2. With 4 pieces of yarn, you can pull through all 4 and chain. Now, as you can see, this is kind of like crunching up. You can sort of pull it out, and then you sort of pop each of those outwards so that you can see they're definitely puff shapes. That's what the cluster looks like. Now, you've got 1 chain there. You're going to chain 2 more times for your next beginning cluster. And on this row, we're going to do clusters of 4 instead of clusters of 3. So for the first one, we're going to have to yarn over 3 different times. So yarn over, enter into this first stitch, pull through once, pull through twice, yarn over, the second time, pull through once, pull through twice, yarn over for the third and final time in our beginning stitch, pull through 1, pull through 2. You've got 4 on there. You're going to pull through all 4 and chain 1. Now we're yarning over and skipping this next stitch and going into this larger stitch that will be the finishing of this cluster. Always making sure you're going into both pieces of yarn, pulling through 1, pull through 2, yarn over, same stitch, pull through 1, pull through 2, yarn over, same stitch, pull through 1, pull through 2, and since we're doing a cluster of 4, we're going to yarn over 1 more time in that same stitch, pull through 1 and pull through 2. So you'll have 5 pieces of yarn on your hook, and you'll pull through all 5 and chain 1. Continuing, we're going to again skip that next stitch into this one after, pull through 1, pull through 2, second yarn over, pull through 1, pull through 2, third yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and fourth and final yarn over in that same stitch, pull through 1, pull through 2, and then pull through all 5, and finishing with a chain 1. Got 3 more of these 4-strand puffs. 4-strand cluster, yarn over, skipping this stitch here, which would be your chain 1. Actually, no. This is the chain 1 here. We're going into the chain 1. Here, pull through 1, pull through 2, yarn over for 2, 3, 4. Now you've got 5 on there. Gonna pull through all 5 and finish by chaining 1. 2 more times on this row, skipping this stitch, going into the next one, pull through 1, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 1, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 1, pull through 2, last time, pull through 1, pull through 2, and then pull through all 5, chain 1. And we'll move on to the last in this row, skipping this next stitch, going into the final cluster. Pull through 2, yarn over for 2, pull through 1, pull through 2, yarn over for 3, pull through 1, pull through 2, yarn over for 4, pull through 1, pull through 2, and then pull through all 5 to complete the row. So if you look, you can see that the difference is how far each of these stitches puffs out. If you poke your finger in the back side of each of them, they have this raised texture to it, whereas a regular double crochet will just go straight all the way across. And that is the double crochet puff stitch or the cluster stitch, depending on what your pattern calls it. This is not, because this is practice, I wasn't really trying to make the edges very straight, but that's what it looks like. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up and ring that notification bell so that you can see more of my content that I will be putting out in the future, so that you